stay up past your bedtime. Space is proud to sponsor the Midnight Madness program at the 2007 Toronto International Film Festival. At the Witching Hour, get your fill of shocking and rocking films. The Midnight Madness program at the 2007 Toronto International Film Festival, September 6th to 15th. Brought to you by Space.
That was the lamest kung fu move you've ever seen. My name's Colin Geddes and welcome to Midnight Madness 2007! And tonight, the proudest distinction of this year's festival, because I do believe, correct me if I'm wrong, because I haven't seen every film in this film festival, but I believe this is the only martial arts film in this year's film festival. Okay, there was a kick in Diary of the Dead, but that doesn't count. We're talking full-on combat. Okay, and we're talking about a work by a master. I tell you. Okay, let's just figure this out. How many people were here 2 years ago for a little film called SPL? And I gotta say, that was one of my, out of the whole 10 years that I've been programming, that was one of the happiest nights of my life. Being on stage with Sammo Hung and Wu Jing. Afterwards, my friends were like, you were like a foot off the ground. You were just floating, because I mean, that was such a treat. Because oftentimes, when you're programming and you're talking to people across the ocean and you're trying to tell them, no, come here. People like you. No, they really, really do. And sometimes that can be really hard. And so it was, it's always a bit of a struggle. But in 2000, the year 2000, at the film festival, I met this director of a small little film called Bullets Over Summer. And I thought that this guy was special. And then 2 years later, I had the distinction of doing my first film outside of midnight. It didn't have chainsaws, it didn't have zombies. It was called JUILET in Love, and that was also one of my proudest moments to show a film which made the audience cry for a change and not scream. And then I was able to bring him back, and this time put him on the Midnight Madness stage for SPL, and it's my great pleasure and honor to reintroduce to you the reigning martial arts champion, well maybe next to Tony Jaa, of Hong Kong cinema in Midnight Madness, Wilson Yip.
SPL 嘅心情去睇呢部戲，會比佢會更殘忍嘅呢個嘢。
I'm very happy to be here. I hope you will enjoy this movie. Try to get rid of SPL. This will be more brutal.
And we're going to do another first because we tried really hard to get Donnie Yen here. Donnie Yen's shooting a film right now in China, and they've gone over on their shooting schedule, and we weren't able to get him. Plus, in addition to that, his wife is pregnant. And although, get this, at SPL, his wife was here, and even though she's ready to pop, she was trying to tell him to come because she saw how much you guys loved him. But unfortunately wasn't able to be here. But first, just before we left our dinner tonight, we got an email from Donnie Yen. Ladies and gentlemen, fans of Asian films, fans of Chinese martial arts films, I would like to thank everyone for coming tonight. Unfortunately, I'm not able to attend and share this moment with director Wilson Yip and all due to my filming schedule. I've been in the film industry for more than 2 decades, and after each film, whether they've been good or bad, I'm always learning, exploring, and finding ways to improve. As an action director, I've always tried to incorporate new and exciting action. In the last few years, I have studied MMA, mixed martial arts, and I've been influenced greatly by this. In SPL, and in case you didn't know, the DVD title of SPL is Killzone, but we call it SPL. The last fight scene between Sammo Hung and myself was my first bold step to introduce these influential techniques onto the big screen. Audiences of MM fights are usually interested in the result of the champion, for the audiences of this cinema are more aware of the fighting techniques and choreography. It is very difficult and challenging to incorporate realistic fights into film. They are unpredictable fights with indistinguishable moves. In my opinion, modern set action films are usually choreographed too mechanically. Example. I punch you. You duck. You kick. I dodge. These moves, screensaver, these moves are perfected and staged and sometimes robotic, where in real fighting situations, two people can generally punch or get hit simultaneously. I strongly feel that audiences today are more intelligent and educated. I feel that it is time to bring changes and a new style into modern setting action films. My objective with the action in Flashpoint is to try and elevate the realism in modern style action films. I hope everyone will enjoy Flashpoint. Donnie. And just a little warning, I have been telling people the last half hour of this film might just give you whiplash. However, there is a little disclaimer on your ticket, you can't sue us. Thank you very much, and we'll be back for Q&A. Wilson Yip!